Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot Extravaganza. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Let me fix my mic real quick. All right. I haven't done one of these in a long time. But there's so much going on in the celebrity world. A lot of battles. The celebrities are battling, child. We've got Cleotrapa versus Ice Spice. We've also got JR versus Tamar Braxton. So grab a coffee, grab a drink, whatever time it is you're watching. Good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're listening or watching. I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, an astrologer, and a medium. I am available for personal reading. So if you would like a personal reading, definitely text me at 703-791-9162. Visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. And thank you all for being here. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Oh, before I get into the video, actually, I do want to show you all my website just in case you would like to book a personal reading with me. Let me show you my website. This is my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. So once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews from people who have done readings with me. You can also follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. If you would like your own reading, go right to the store section. This is where you would go to view all of the rates, services, products, classes, candles, and different types of things I offer. I do offer email readings, phone readings, 30-minute, 15-minute, and hour-long phone readings. I also offer video recorded readings, candles, birth chart readings. I also offer mediumship readings, past life readings, evil eye handmade evil eye bracelets, stickers, evil eye stickers. I also offer tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes, and so much more. So if you'd be interested in anything spiritual or if you need any spiritual guidance, then definitely check out my website. Once again, lamartownsendtarot.com. So let me catch you up to speed really quickly. Cleotrapa, the girl here with the blue hair, and Ice Spice are feuding. Ice Spice, is a popular rap artist who has kind of been going through it a little bit lately in terms of drama. Her album has not been getting the best reviews. Her debut album has not been getting the best reviews. Ice Spice, but also recently she's gotten exposed by Cleotrapa here, the one with the blue hair. She went Cleotrapa, once again the one with the blue hair here, went on tour with Ice Spice, and apparently Ice Spice did not treat her well, and these two had been friends. So Cleotrapa did a TikTok live. I think she did 5 parts and basically exposed Ice Spice. And I just want to see what's the energy between those two. What's going on between those two? And JR and Tamar Braxton, these two right here, the white guy here and Tamar Braxton, are feuding as well. These two were at one point married. Of course, Tamar Braxton is a part of the famous Braxton sisters, Toni Braxton, Trina Braxton, all these different types of things. But these two got divorced recently. They got married. They got divorced not long after, and now it's come out that allegedly Jr. used Tamar, or Tamar is claiming that Jr. used her. Jr. did his own video basically refuting Tamar's claims against him, and now it's kind of a back and forth with these two. Apparently, eating the booty has also come out. Apparently, Jr. I don't know how this information came out, but apparently Jr. ate another woman's booty. It came out. I heard that this is one of the reasons why Tamar got married to him. I guess that Tamar really enjoys that type of scenario, huh? But I also allegedly heard that this is one of the reasons why she divorced him. So I just don't even know where to start with these two, but the cards will give us all the information we need, child. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Cleotrapa and Ice Spice, and we're going to finish with JR and Tamar Braxton. Let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. Like I said, we're going to start with, excuse me, Ice Spice and Cleotrapa first. I want to know what's the energy between these two and what's to come next, in the situation with these two. Thank you for cleansing, clearing the energy, bestech when you pass reading. Amen, amen, and amen. Well, really, my first question is, and if you haven't seen Cleotrapa's TikTok expose. I definitely would watch it after this video, after you watch this video. But my first question is, was was Ice Spice really or truly a mean girl towards Cleotrapa? Was Ice Spice truly a mean girl on purpose towards Cleotrapa? Was Ice Spice a mean girl on purpose towards Cleotrapa? Was Ice Spice a mean girl on purpose towards Cleotrapa? First card I get is the Eight of Pentacles. Once again, the context of this story is a lot of this happened while Ice Spice was on tour. I think Cleotrapa was like a opener for Ice Spice or something like that. So it does involve business with the which the Eight of Pentacles is a card of business, keeping your head down, staying focused on getting the money, things of this nature. Also staying focused on your long term goals. Eight of Pentacles is a very Capricorn type of energy, type of tarot cards, and I do believe that Ice Spice is a Capricorn. The Chariot card shows up connected to money, finances, personal belongings, and ownership. The thing I'm getting is that Ice Spice, like, it's almost like Ice Spice was wanting Cleotrapa to be a friend on the road, or to, like, almost play the role of a latchkey. Like, yeah, you'll come with me, we'll be road besties, or you'll follow me on the road. You'll kind of, do what I say. It's like she kind of was almost like hiring a best friend, Ice Spice. But I get the Seven of Wands connected to thoughts, communication, the mind. I definitely think there may have been some things that Cleotrapa left out of the initial story. I feel like Ice Spice can be definitely moody. I feel like towards Cleotrapa, there definitely may have been some, how do I say this? Some tension in the way Ice Spice was speaking to Cleopatra, or tension in Ice Spice's tone towards Cleotrapa at times. So I definitely get issues in communication, or communication clearly between these two, or more so Ice Spice communicating clear. It's almost like passive aggressiveness. I definitely get the energy that Ice Spice could be, I feel like, directly passive aggressive to Cleopatra, but it's also one of those things where Ice Spice, like, I feel like Ice Spice may have been dealing with a lot of pressure, feeling a lot of pressure, being the main artist, kind of thing, being the main focus. So it's kind of one of those things where it's also like, I'm stressed out, I'm anxious, I'm worried, I'm this, I'm that. So I'm just going to take my frustration out on you. So I do feel like a little bit of it may have been Ice Spice taking her frustration out on Cleotrapa, unfortunately, as well. I get the Two of Wands connected to emotions, family, home energy. I think it part of the issue between Ice Spice and Cleotrapa was Ice Spice taking her frustrations out on Cleotrapa. Whether because I feel like at times it was direct and indirect. But either way, that's passive aggressive behavior. So dealing with that behavior, especially when you're on tour away from home, it's a lot to deal with. Eight of Swords shows up. Yeah, I get an energy of like Ice Spice taking a lot of her frustration. A lot of it may also stem from insecurity with the Eight of Swords showing up in this position. The Eight of Swords shows up in the position of confidence, but the Eight of Swords itself would be a card of a lack of confidence, someone being in their head a lot. Eight in numerology, once again, is associated with Capricorn for all intents and purposes, but Eight of Swords can be a card of being mentally stuck in some way, shape, or form. Eight of Swords can also be a card of letting other people get in your head. So it's possible that there may have been other people in Ice Spice's head in some way, shape, or form as well. But I get the Six of Cups connected to work, job, daily routine. This would be an emotional connection between two people. To me, this feels like what the relationship was meant to be between Ice Spice and Cleotrapa. The interesting thing about the Six of Cups, though, is it's usually a dynamic where the one person is giving another a leg up, or it does represent a mutually beneficial relationship to some degree, right? Is what it's supposed to be. I get the Temperance card connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. I do get the moon card connected to change, transformation, evolution, growth. I feel like there's something about the energy shows up that this is like part of this behavior is Ice Spice's personality. And it's not good traits to have, especially with the moon card showing up. The moon card is uncertainty as to where the path lies ahead. I do think this situation is. I don't think it's going to necessarily tarnish her image, but it could like shadow her reputation a bit, if that makes sense. Because if I correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like didn't she have a similar situation with Nicki Minaj, where Nicki? Sorry, y'all, I got thirsty out of nowhere. Where Nicki kind of called her out for being fake. Ice Spice. Two of Pentacles connected to expansion. Two of Pentacles would be difficulty trying to keep things balanced. I'm wondering if also the budget or the money concerning the tour was tight. Even though she's a big artist and a popular artist right now, I wonder if there's something where maybe she doesn't have the best deal or something like that. Or it could be one of those things where like the road managers are getting a large cut possibly. I get a Knight of Swords, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Capricorn person between the ages of 20s to late 40s or early 50s. So this could be Ice Spice. I don't know Cleotrapa zodiac sign. This person is facing a Queen of Cups. Could be an older Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aquarius female connected to working amongst a group of people facing the Ten of Cups, which is a card of family, togetherness. Once again, what the tour should have been. But the question was, once again, was Ice Spice purposely a mean girl towards Cleotrapa? I think it may have more so been once again Ice Spice taking her frustrations out on Cleotrapa. And I feel like it's also something where like Cleotrapa may have been adding on to Ice Spice's stress. It's like I feel like from Spice's perspective, it's like the energy of like I'm dealing with this and this and this, and on top of all these things, I got to deal with what you're bringing to me too. Like I feel like that's how she is or was being towards Cleotrapa. I feel like Ice Spice is more of a type of thing where when it comes to her employees, or people that she employs or that works for her, it's kind of like internal issues, like HR, like it's like Ice Spice's HR would be y'all figure it out amongst yourselves. I got my own thing going on over here. So I feel like she kind of was that way towards Cleotrapa, where it's like Cleotrapa was once again there, they were friends, so it's like Cleotrapa felt like she could go directly to Ice Spice, but there was something about Ice Spice's energy towards Cleotrapa where it's like I don't want to deal with all that. Figure it out yourself, or figure it out, amongst the group, over there, kind of thing. It's like almost like Ice Spice was othering or shunning, or kind of like you're over there with theming, Cleotrapa. I think that was the issue. All right. It's very like girl, like cat fight energy to me. It's kind of is actually what I'm getting with this energy. Now I want to see what's the energy moving forward for these two. What's to come for these two moving forward? What's the energy between Ice Spice and Cleotrapa moving forward? What's the energy between Ice Spice and Cleotrapa moving forward? What is the energy between Ice Spice and Cleotrapa moving forward? What's energy between these two moving forward? I get a Queen of Wands. I always see Queen of Wands as a bit witchy. She has that black cat in front of her. Black cats are often kind of like associated with superstitious types of ideologies, right? The magician cards. Is someone doing magic? Someone doing magic? Someone could be doing magic for their career or towards someone else's career, towards someone's money, towards someone's pockets. Negative three of swords. There could be more hurtful words exchanged between these two, or from Cleotrapa towards Ice Spice in some way, shape, or form. But the three of swords could all is also representative of three swords in a back or in a heart or something like that. So there could be other people who join in on the conversation in some way, shape, or form between Ice Spice and Cleotrapa. Facing that is a young Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person. Interestingly enough, this person is also technically facing the Magician card too, and this Queen of Wands who is facing away. Once again, very, very interesting. This Page of Pentacles could be a young person, but it could be someone lower in rank, right? So once again, I don't know Cleotrapa's zodiac sign, but in terms of a rank, Ice Spice would be a queen. In terms of her ranking, her hierarchy in entertainment, the rap sphere, and things of this nature, popularity, Cleotrapa would be a page or a knight or something like that, right? The Lover's card shows up connected to confidence, purpose, self expression, possible romantic energy. I'm wondering, was there some romantic energy between these two? I don't often see Ice Spice. I don't often hear about her dating anyone. So I'm wondering, is she LGBTQ? Is she open minded? But is if that's the case, allegedly, once again, I'll say, is that undertone of possible romantic attraction or energy fueling this feud? Maybe. The Lover's card could also mean that there's a possibility for a reconnection between these two to some degree as well. I think there's, where the Two of Cups shows up, there's a possibility either for a reconnection or that these two could talk again, maybe settle their differences behind the scenes or something like that. But the Nine of Swords shows up connected to one-on-one relationships. I feel like trust is severed between these two. I feel like these two will probably never be as close again as they were before, if not for a long time. The Strength card shows up connected to change, transformation, evolution, growth. I think this was a learning lesson for both of them. Um, in the lane that I think both of these people took a hit. I think Ice Spice took a hit from Cleotrapa exposing her, but I think Cleotrapa also took a hit or hits for exposing Ice Spice. Once again, Ice Spice is popular, so Ice Spice, of course, would have her stands, her fans who would troll or go after someone who's going after Ice Spice. So it definitely could be something like that. But I get money. I'm wondering if these two could possibly work together again down the line, but the Hangman shows up as the last card, so I don't think there's trust between these two any longer. Um, I do think there's a little bit of this where it's like kind of like pulling the strings for one's benefit. So it's like I do feel like these two are benefiting from the PR of it all. But I also think these two could reconnect or like settle their differences possibly behind the scenes as well. So very interesting. But will the trust be there as it was before? Will the friendship be there as it was before? Probably not. Let's get a final card for Ice Spice and Cleotrapa. Which I love that name, by the way. I love Cleopatra. I do videos on her all the time on this channel. So I love any iteration of Cleopatra's name. And Cleotrapa is very unique. And I love saying it, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. Um Three of Abundance shows up for Ice Spice and Cleotrapa. It says, your passions will lead to your divine life purpose. So these two need to put all this angst and anger and frustration into their music and their music projects, their creative projects. It says, do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. All right. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see now what is going on in the neck of the woods of child Tamar Braxton and J.R. Who shot J.R. child? Apparently Tamar. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what's going on with these two. Let me set the stage. Lord have mercy. Let's get into the tea, y'all. What's going on between Tamar Braxton and JR? I think his last name is Robinson. Let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and cleanse the cards real quick. Thank you for cleansing, clearing energy. Was stuck from your past reading. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, y'all. The first question I want to ask is it true that JR was using Tamar? Let's go ahead and get into it. Did J.R. Robinson really use Tamar Braxton? Did J.R. Robinson really use Tamar Braxton? Did J.R. Robinson really use Tamar Braxton? Make sure you all like the video. Remember, I'm available for personal readings. I get a King of Cups right off the bat, Aries or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male. I'm wondering what JR's zodiac sign is. This could be him. I get another man, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Taurus man showing up connected to money, resources, and finances. I know one of the claims Tamar was making was that JR was using her for her money. I get a young person facing that card, a Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Gemini person. The last card I get is the Three of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment. You know, Tamar's mistake may have been giving JR too much access. And this is the issue when you give not just a man, but anyone too much access too soon or just in general in a relationship. I feel like there may have been something also related to JR and his kids or his family as well, where it's like, I don't know if Tamar was like offering help to JR and his family or his kids or something like that. But I get a Three of Pentacles. I get three people, a third party energy showing up here, and I get two men showing up here right off the bat. I don't know. I don't think it was alleged that Tamar was dating anyone else. I get a Queen of Pentacles. I think Tamar's a Pisces. This would be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or um, Virgo female. But it was also alleged that JR was using Tamar's money on other women. Four of Cups connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. And when I get the Chariot connected to change, transformation, evolution, growth. I think there could have been a little dibbling and dabbling on JR's parts. Toward, but it would have been, from whatever Tamar gave him access to. All right. I get the Death card connected to endings, change, evolution, growth, optimism. But I think, was he solely using her? I get no. I don't think he was solely using her. But was he dibbling and dabbling and maybe taking advantage of access she gave him? Because once again, it's like one of those things where it's like, well, we're a family, we're married, we're spouses. That's what spouses do. That's what families do, kind of thing. Like maybe that's how Tamar was operating, especially with this Queen of Cups. She, like I said, I think she's a Pisces facing the Ten of Cups, which is a family card, as the last card in particular. I think Tamar may have been looking at it as that, like that kind of thing, where it's like, well, we're married, we're family. Like, of course, we should have joint access, or, you should have access to, what I have, or whatever it may be. So I feel like Tamar may have given him access, and he may have possibly taken advantage to, to some degree, or he may have dibbled and dabbled once again in whatever Tamar gave him access to. But once again, the Death card showing up, the Ten of Wands may have been access, may have been denied at some point, or this could mean access is now denied, possibly, from Tamar's end. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of like a little bit full circle in the sense of there's a little bit of energy with her and Vince where it's like maybe she used Vince a little bit for what she could bring him, for what he could bring her, and it's coming full circle, and someone allegedly using her in that way. All right. What's the future energy between these two? What is the future energy between JR and Tamar Braxton? What is the future energy in the relationship, the connection between J.R. Robinson and Tamar Braxton? What's the future between Tamar Braxton and J.R. Robinson? Queen of Pentacles shows up. There could be another woman maybe that enters the picture, or maybe enters J.R. Robinson's life, possibly, with the Queen of Pentacles showing up. This would be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aries female. I feel like if this is the case, this woman could kind of take a almost like a leadership role in JR's life in some way, shape, or form. So it could start to become not JR speaking out, but this woman that may be associated with JR speaking out. And it could kind of want to be one of those things where it's like, well, my man, this is my man now, like that kind of vibe. The Seven of Swords shows up connected to money, finances, and resources. This woman is facing this card. So there could be worry, stress around money, finances. I feel like if there is another woman that enters the picture or enters JR's life, if there is any money issues on JR's end, I feel like it could and will be exposed. Or if there's any financial issues on JR's end, I feel like could and will be exposed. But I feel like the same could be said for Tamar as well. If there's any financial issues on Tamar's end, it could and will be exposed. All right. I get the Eight of Swords, which is a card of feeling emotionally stuck, stagnated. This could be connected to family. Um, Eight of Swords could also be, airing out one's business or your own business getting aired out in this position. This could be business relating to the home behind, closed doors, living situation. The moon card, I think their relationship, their connection is toxic. I think, a lot of times, people break up and end up getting back together over time, and then there may be another breakup, and it's like a back and forth. But I feel like if these two fall into that cycle, I feel like this could get ugly. The temperance card shows up connected to work, job, daily routine. I guess the good thing is that this new found promotion or newfound, media that these two are getting could bring them job opportunities or business opportunities. I feel like, and there may be something about this that may be a little bit formulated for like business or money opportunities, to be honest with you, to some degree. But I think these two could continue airing out each other's dirty laundry over time, or if they continue interacting with one another or engaging with one another behind the scenes, which I feel like there's a possibility that they will continue to engage with one another behind the scenes and things of this nature. I feel like it could get ugly. It's like one of those things where it's like, well, then if I can't have you, no one will. But I don't think it'll get quite to the extreme of like a snapped, episode or anything like that, or like a true crime episode. But it's like, well, if I can't have you, no one will. So I'm gonna air all your dirty laundry. I'm gonna tell this and that about you. So I think it could get ugly in that way. I get a man showing up, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Capricorn man facing the Two of Swords, which is a card of trusting one's instincts. Once again, uh, trying to gauge whether or not someone should or should not get involved in a situation. The last card is the Ten of Swords, though. I think these two are playing with fire with one another. I think it's all fun and games until someone actually gets burned. And I think it's possible these two may both have alleged mental health concerns or issues, but I feel like Tamar even more so. So this situation could lead to a Ten of Swords moment where they both end up with so many swords behind their back, or in their backs, that from each other betraying one another, that in the end of it, it's like they've torn each other down to pieces so much, like it could be damn near impossible to recover. All right. I think this could be one of those things where like they like so many secrets could be exposed. It may start to feel like a Will and Jada kind of thing where it's like, oh, these two are still going. Like we're kind of tired of them. So my wish is that if these two are not meant to be, to release one another and allow the toxicity to be free, child. All right, allow one another to be free and release the toxicity, because this could get ugly between these two. Ooh, child, that was some gnarly energy. I need to go ahead and get my Arabic gum and sage, child. Lord have mercy. All right, let's get a final card for JR and Tamar. What's the final card for JR and Tamar? One thing I'm gonna do, child, though, is I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna still smile, even in the midst of tragedy. Ace of Action. All right, Ace of Action. It says this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a time to start a new business, have confidence in your abilities. I think the issue with JR and Tamar is that out of this storm could come the potential to make money, could come to the potential to do a reality show or do a reality show interview or do one of those Zeus Network like kind of TV show like clip thingies or whatever it is. But it's like when you once again like it's like playing with fire when you're mixing money with this type of toxicity. It's like all money ain't good money. All right, so. Ooh, all right, you guys. I love you all. Once again, if you would like to elaborate, if you would like your own personal reading, I am available. Please contact me on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Text me at 703-791-9162. I do have WhatsApp for my international clients as well. Same number. I will catch you in your own personal reading, or I will see you in the next video. Either way, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for joining me on today's Tarot Extravaganza. Until next time, I love you all. Love and light. God bless.
Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.